Hey guys, today we are hanging out in the secret garden. This is where the bees work all their magic during the year. Right now it's pretty cold out, so they are inside their little home staying warm. But we are outside smoking a turkey. We are making a honey-brined applewood smoked turkey that is amazing. My sweetheart is helping me man the fire. He is a fireman who shares Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners at the firehouse. These guys are notorious for making amazing meals together. This is a great meal for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or any other special occasion that you might be having. The honey brine is just so delicious. It also works with other meats, but my favorite with this is turkey. It's going to make the best turkey you've ever tasted in your life. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Just hit that red button and that doorbell so you're notified when new videos come out. This really helps us gain subscribers, so one day YouTube will generously donate to our little nonprofit. Here's some tips. Use a dark honey that has so much flavor that it's just going to be a decadent brine for your turkey. Pick some up at your local farmer's market, or search online under Local Beekeepers Association. Find your state you live in and the county, and you're all set. Grease the cup with almond oil before you get started so the honey doesn't stick to the cup. Every pound of the turkey, you're going to want to smoke it for half an hour. For a 10-pound turkey, that is going to be 5 hours, so check it in 4 hours just in case. Let's get busy in the kitchen. We're going to start by grabbing 2 cups of brown sugar, and we are going to smash that into the measuring cups so it is the correct measurement. Grab 1 cup dark honey, and of course we are going to grease up that measuring cup so none of the good honey sticks to it. Fun fact, it takes 566 bees their entire lifetime to make 1 cup of honey. Honey is truly a gift that they're giving us. My gosh, 566 bees. The dark color comes from the buckwheat blossoms that the bees are able to harvest that season. Alfalfa and blackberries also make a dark honey. The later a beekeeper harvests their honey, the darker it will also be. Use 3/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt. This helps to tenderize that bird. Use 3 whole heads of garlic. Just smash them up and bruise them. Keep those skins on. This is so good in the brine. Use 6 bay leaves that are fresh. Smells so good. Use 1.5 cups of soy sauce. Feel free to use low sodium or regular. Use 1 cup of unpeeled ginger. Just chop it away. Feel free to add more ginger if you'd like, or if you don't have any available, you can use the powdered ground ginger. I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of that today just to add more fragrant ginger in the recipe. 2 teaspoons of dried chili flakes add just a subtlety of heat. You will barely notice. They complement the smoke flavor. And a handful of fresh thyme. I love thyme so much. 3 quarts of water, which is 12 cups, just in case, so you don't have to do the math. Give it a stir. This brine is so pretty. Move the pot onto the stove. Cover it and bring it to a simmer on high heat. Remove from heat and cool completely. Time to prep the meat. Use a 10 to 14 pounds bird. Start off by removing the neck and the giblets. Be sure to rinse it thoroughly. Put into a kitchen garbage bag. Cover with the honey brine. Use a measuring cup and slowly add it. and then use a spatula to get every little bit in there. Tie it up with a good knot. Double bag it to help prevent leaking. You don't want any surprises. Refrigerate for 2 to 4 days. Flipping twice daily. I like to do it first thing when I get up in the morning and then sometime after dinner. Don't get too worried about it. Just make sure that the brine is completely covering the bird on both sides. Smoking with the minion method. Soak 7 applewood chunks in water for about 20 to 30 minutes. Cover with a bowl to keep it sunk under. Use lump charcoal, which is 100% wood. Fill the charcoal ring in your smoker 3/4 of the way full. This will help caramelize the natural sugars in the meat and seals in the moisture. Fill the chimney starter with lump charcoal all the way up to the top. That's right. Use a non-toxic fire starter like fire cubes, or better yet, make your own using toilet paper rolls filled with dryer lint and beeswax. Or use egg cartons filled with dried pine needles, wood shavings, beeswax, etc. These are also great for using in your little beehive smoker too. Place the fire starter onto the bricks and light. The bricks prevent your concrete from splitting from the heat, which would not be fun. Place chimney on top. Here's a sneak peek inside. Place the wet applewood chunks onto the charcoal. This creates a sweet fruit smoke flavor that absorbs into the meat. The coals are done when they turn ash white in color. Fill water bowl with hot water and place it inside the main body of the smoker. Pour the hot coals evenly over unlit charcoal and applewood in the smoker ring. Woohoo! Fire! Make sure the vents are open on the charcoal chamber down below. Place the main body onto the charcoal chamber base. Place the grill on. Add lid on top with the vent open. Preheat to 200 to 220 Fahrenheit. In the meantime, put turkey into the sink and remove that brine. Briefly place on a baking sheet. Pat it dry. Lightly coat with olive oil. You want to cover both sides, nicely massaging into the meat. When the smoker is at about 200 or 220, it's time to place the bird onto the center of the grill with the breast up. Cover the smoker and start monitoring the temperature. Check every 15 minutes for the first hour to regulate the cooking temperature. You want to keep it between 200 and 225. If it gets too hot, slightly close the lower vents. Ideally use a pot holder because it can get really hot. Temperature adjusts in about 10 to 15 minutes. If the temperature is too cold, open vents up. Temperature will stabilize over the first hour. Then you won't have to monitor it as often. You can go hang out with the kitties. Now check temperature maybe once or twice an hour. Smoking time for poultry is estimated at half an hour per pound. When it's done, you want to drain the extra juices in the turkey. Turkey is done when it reaches 165 on a meat thermometer. Insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the breast of the thigh, ensuring that it's totally cooked. Cover with foil and let rest 20 minutes. Place the bird onto a cutting board and carve. Oh, look at that. Serve with fresh salad, cornbread stuffing, homemade cranberry sauce, the works. This is so good. That's it. Super fun and easy. For recipe details and product links, just click Show More below. Then scroll down. For questions or comments, please do that below. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for being happy. Bye!